Your sister, she was like one of the biggest influences for you, like you were saying earlier, and she played No Limit Soldiers for you, and that changed things forever.
That's a fact.
And you learned to play that on the piano, right?
That's a fact. Thank you for real doing research, man. Thank you.
Well, you were a big fan of MC Breed, Dayton Family, Top Authority, right? And you started songwriting at like 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because I've seen you say that, you know, your mom was actually really great at writing poetry.
Yes, still is. She writing a book right now, and me and my sister trying to encourage her to finish it.
So talk to us about how the early days of you starting to rap, how that went.
So this cat named David Collier, he lived down the street. He gave my sister the TRU True to the Game CD. She put it in and played No Limit Soldiers. And she said, Deucey, you got to hear this. And then I listened to it. And I don't know what happened. I don't know why, but it was one of them moments where time stood still. And from that moment on, I wanted to rap. I wanted to make music because before then I wanted to make music. I just didn't know what type of music I wanted to make. I didn't know where I fit in with music because I feel like I can understand vocal tones and notes, but I wouldn't consider myself a singer. You know what I'm saying? I know how to play by ear, but I'm not classically trained to play. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, where do I fit in? When I heard No Limit Soldiers and I heard Master P and No Limit, it was just kind of like the authenticity is what resonated with me. And from that point on, I had a karaoke machine and then I had a radio. So kids watching this, if it's anybody that was born before the 90s.
Yo, it wasn't always as easy as it is now with you guys with your phones or digital audio workstations and stuff.
Y'all gotta understand. In the 90s, how I had to record. So we had these things, I'm gonna break it down we had cassette tapes, all right? So there were cassette tapes. And what I would do was, do you remember when they would have like the boom boxes that had the CD part on top and the cassette tape, right? Mm-hmm. So what I would do is, you remember rap songs in the 90s would kind of have long endings. So what I would do is like loop the end of a song and make instrumentals like from CD to tape. So I would keep looping it over and over on the tape so that I could have instrumentals. So I would do that and then take the karaoke machine on the porch and then put the radio by the microphone of the karaoke machine and I would rap into it. And that's how I made my first tapes. And then I was a writer before I was anything else because I would write all of the raps for all of the kids in the neighborhood. I'd be like, this your part, this your part, this your part. You gonna say this, you gonna say this. And that's how I started. The name of my first label was Flint Records. That was the name of my record. And my rap name was Do So Spades. And that was the Do So Spades, bro. And to this day, my cousins and my Aunt Gloria still call me Do So to this day. So yeah, man. But that's how it started.
Hey man, you missing a crucial part in the story, all right?
What
Mr. Write 2 bars.
Oh man. But yeah, that's definitely how it started.
School bus, man. Come on.
Yeah, that's definitely how it started. So God bless the dead, a cat named not Josh Gallagher, Josh Lewis, and another cat named Jason Monk. They used to try to get me to rap every day on the school bus. And I was nervous. I didn't think I could rap. I went home and wrote 2 bars. I thought these bars was fire as hell. And I had got myself all geeked up. I'm like, tomorrow, I'm going to take my ass to school. I'm going to get on the school bus. I'm going to spit these 2 bars. And when I did, the bus went crazy. No bullshit. I think they more so went crazy because it was almost like nobody could believe I finally rapped. Because this was like an ongoing thing. Like every day for like a month. Like they'd be like, I'm going to pass the mic to my man Jon. And then I'd just be like, nah, I can't rap. I can't. I can't do it. Like, and then my man Jason would be like, you can rap, man. And I'm like, I would be thinking like, why does he think I can rap? Like I didn't, and to this day, God bless Jason Monk, wherever he is in the world, much love to him, because him believing in me changed my life because it was like, I didn't think I could rap. I don't know why he was so passionate about like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can rap. And I'm like, I can't. I don't know why you fucking think I could rap. Went home, wrote them 2 bars, came to school the next day, spit, and the bus went, ooh. And then it was on. So then after that, it was fucking on, man.
Isn't it funny though that like out of that group, the people that you know you were thinking that I can't do it, but you ended up making it into a profession. Out of all the people, you know what I'm saying?
Wow. When you put it like that, that is insane.
That makes you like question like I'm not trying to be religious, but like you know kind of like the things that are
Go
like
ahead.
preordained to predestined to happen kind of thing. You know, like I mean, it could make you even think on a deeper level that maybe Jason like felt the urge like to play that role in
Mm.
your life to push you. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. First of all, you don't got to give me a disclaimer, bro. We can take this conversation as deep as you want because I'm gonna take you to the point where I'm on some shit these days. And we don't got to get stuck here, but I'm gonna keep because as you said that it triggered this thought. I be on some shit like everything is energy, right? The energy cannot be created or destroyed. So if our spirits are energy, this is about to be some real shit for you, man. This is what I'm on right now. That it's like, have all of us already like if energy can't be created or destroyed, have we already died before? And it's ourself that's already dead is watching us live out life right now and helping us make the moves that we're supposed to make. I'm on some shit like that now, dog.
So you're saying like instead of like reincarnation, it's more of like the reincarnated part is like the guide basically for us.
Yes, like
Okay.
all of this has already happened. Like you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what intuition is that it
Mm.
all of it already happened before, and it's the you that already lived all of every decision that you could possibly make is out there. Like are you a Marvel fan?
Yeah. Mhm.
So, bro, so imagine if life is like the multiverse, right? And when they say God gave us free will, that, okay, there's a version of me that never rapped on the bus. There's a version of me that did rap on the bus. There's a version of me that stopped rapping after. There's infinity possibilities. And I just keep choosing, I'm being guided on which path to take to get to this version of me's happy ending. That's where I'm at. That's where I'll leave it right now, man.
You know what I like about what you're saying is intuition. That's something that a lot of us like fail to follow. That gut feeling, and I always
Yeah.
strongly believe that that's something that will never lead you wrong. You know,
Agreed.
but so many people they silence that when they feel it.
Man, listen, somebody once told me, and it's a quote that I live by, your intuition doesn't have a motive. Its only motive is to protect you. You know, your intuition is your God thought. Like your intuition is the fact that you spiritually agreeing with what you already know to be right. Anything after that, doubt and worry and fear, I feel like those things are not of God. So it's like whatever that first initial feeling is, that intuitive nudge, follow that every time because its only motivation is to protect you and guide you to where you want to be.
Got you, man. All right. Well, how did you come up with the rap name Jon Connor?
Because I'm a nerd, man. I'm a movie nerd. So I'm 18 years old and I'm watching the Terminator movies back to back. And for whatever reason, man, like it had an impact on me. Like watching them back to back and just how important the character Jon Connor was to the future of everything and how even before he was born, like how much had happened just for him to be born. Like that's how significant or important he was to just, you know, everything. So it's like I want to be that important. I want to make my mark on the world like that. Like, I want to leave a mark that's that important. I want to walk in my purpose and be as significant to this existence as Jon Connor was in that film.
So, what age did you really start making beats? Was that like later on in life, or was that still like while you're a teenager?
That's maybe 13, 14.
Okay.
Yep.
And then what were you making them on?
Yamaha, a little Yamaha keyboard, and then I have my first like workstation keyboard. Dang, I can't remember the name of that joint. But it was me and my cousins that both got they had got the more expensive version of the joint, but it had like a floppy disk drive in it and all of that shit. And it was the first,
Oh.
you know what I'm saying? And it was like the first board that like you could record tracks on the keyboard. I got that when I was 14.
Oh, so
So
this is
yeah,
like 99.
99. Yeah. It was
Wow,
Christmas.
okay.
It was Christmas of 99.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Because I know like in middle school, you was a hustler, man. Like you was
Yeah.
already selling your mixtapes and everything, right? You know, this at this
Yeah.
time you're still recording on the karaoke machine?
Yeah. By high school, the money from the CDs we sold in high school paid for us to get better equipment. So, yep. So, ninth and 10th grade, we would still record on the karaoke machine. But the money from the CDs that was made on the karaoke machine made it to where by 11th and 12th grade, we had some like dope equipment. We got like a little digital mixer, a real microphone. I got better keyboards. Like, yeah.
So are you recording on the computer or is this still analog?
This still analog.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's
Yep.
dope, man.
Yep.
Um
I didn't get a computer until Everybody Hates Connor. So that's 2007. And I still didn't know I didn't know what an MPC was until I got to Full Sail, until 2004. And my homeboy Alex, if you ever watch this, he was like, bro, you need an MPC. And I said, what's that? He said, bro, you don't know what a fucking MPC is? I'm like, no, bro, I lived in the hood, bro. We wasn't up on music tech. We didn't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they didn't just say it in a rap song, then we was just guessing, man. We didn't know.
Right. But that's kind of funny that he emphasized the MPC so much because later on in life, who do you know will end up being close to you that uses the MPC?
It's a bunch of producers I'm cool with. Who? Which one you talking about?
I'm talking about Dre, man. Dre known for the MPC, right?
Yeah, but see that. But I work with a lot of producers that use the MPC.
But I'm talking about like the one that people like really affiliate you with. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like the big one. You know?
Yes, word.
Yeah.